Hey, welcome back to another episode of Basement Brew Review Coronavirus Quarantine Social Distancing hashtag I don't know anymore edition. We've got Tyler, Andrew, and Alex all joining us, and I'm Justin joining us here to review a couple more beers and the format we've had going for a while here. So we'll go ahead and jump right into it. Today I've got Snow Ghost, a New England style IPA from NoFo, North Forsyth Brewing in Forsyth County, go figure. This is a New England style IPA that's going to be brewed up with some Columbus, some Citra, Amarillo, and Mosaic hops. So it's going to have this nice fruity, stone fruit kind of aroma, which it does. Nice pale color. Not as pale as some of the other ones we've had recently, but still pretty good. And it is very good. It's got a nice body, a little bit of residual sweetness, but a nice stone fruit kind of hop taste to it. Not overly bitter, a little bit of bitterness, but not as much as I thought it would be. Not too boozy. It's let's see, 8%. So it doesn't taste overly boozy for an 8%er. It's very, very good. I've had better New England style IPAs. I've had a lot worse New England style IPAs. This is good. This is so much so that I would probably replace some of the other stuff that I would normally buy in that same kind of range with this if it's sold in like 6-packs close to me. I picked this one up at the brewery, and it was canned on the 24th, so this is pretty fresh, 5 days old at this point in time. So very, very good. I'm a big IPA guy, so I prefer IPAs. So I'm gonna kind of grade it probably a little bit on my preference, but for this one, I'm gonna give it a 4.3.
Wow.
So it's a good IPA. Go up and they've got their tap room open, so go and carefully socially distance yourself and grab a crowler and take it home, or grab a pint to drink outside by the fire pit at NoFo and enjoy a Snow Ghost New England style IPA. Cheers.
Awesome.
Cheers.
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 I really don't like not drinking my beer while we're going through this, so I'm just going to go ahead and sip mine, even if I'm not reviewing just yet.
Well, how about you go ahead and do your review then?
Fair enough. There's my segue. So just this past weekend, went to Florida to visit some of the in-laws. Picked up a few beers. Tried to find stuff I can't find back at home. So we did hit the Total Wine down there, and I picked up a Sun Lab. This is a Blackout Days, which is a pastry stout brewed with cinnamon, molasses, cloves, ginger, and lactose. Actually, it's brewed by and canned by Westbrook, but obviously on behalf of Sun Lab Brewing Company out of Miami, Florida. This is, I believe, an 8%. 8%. I like it. It's pretty good. I definitely get a lot of cinnamon and clove, and not so much the ginger. In fact, it might be a little too much clove out of it, but all around, not a bad beer. I really like it. Kind of pretty smooth. Not a super high gravity, obviously, like some of the ones we've tried here. So I would.
Clove is a different flavor for a beer.
Yeah, so is ginger
that'd be
in a dark beer.
Yeah, and I definitely can taste clove in this. I've had clove in in some other beers, definitely lighter beers. Never anything this dark. Definitely taste a fair amount of clove, but offset a little bit by the cinnamon. But not an all around bad beer. I would probably just give it a 4. I'd buy it again. I'd keep drinking it, but I wouldn't. It's not something that I would, be beating down the doors for to get the next, 4-pack of or whatever.
Right.
So, do they mine the cloves right next to the cinnamon that goes into the beer?
Yes. I don't think cloves are mined. I think cloves are actually grown on trees.
Yes.
They're actually farmed wild caught cloves in this beer.
Yes, these are farmed. These are farmed.
Free range.
Did you just say
cloves.
Farmed wild caught?
Yes, because that's the only part of this whole thing that didn't make any sense.
I prefer free range cloves.
Yeah, it's a free range. I prefer free range farm grown. Yeah.
Humanitarian killed.
Locally sourced organic cloves. Yeah, exactly.
Oh God.
All right. So if y'all don't mind, I'll go ahead and knock mine out. Tonight I'm doing All Joy from 3 Taverns Brewing here in Decatur, Georgia, where it's greater.
I've heard it's greater there.
It's always greater in Decatur. And they build as a pastry stout and all joy, almond joy. So almonds, toasted coconut. It's
Very
it's a coffee stout base. So 8%, very dark, pours with a small head. Smells delicious. Smells like almonds and coconuts and a little bit of coffee.
Ooh. And the stemless snifter tonight too. Fancy.
Oh, look at that. Hey, where's the pinky? Thank you. Thank you. Format.
Nice, thick, creamy beer. Very roasty. I don't really taste coffee so much as just that roasty flavor that goes along with coffee. You can taste almonds, you can taste coconuts. It doesn't quite taste exactly like an almond joy, like the second self beer that we've reviewed before.
Yeah.
But it's got all the flavors. It's really good. And as far as the pastry stout goes, it's on the less sweet side, so I prefer it. It's not overly sweet.
So on the ratio of 1 to Andrew, how heavy is it on the coconut?
Wait,
I'd
shouldn't
say
it be
it's pretty
10 to
light.
Andrew? 'Cause
Yeah,
Andrew
it
is
shouldn't
a
be.
one.
It's not a real scale out. Sorry about
No, sorry.
Oh,
I would
okay.
say it's kind of a 3. The coconut's there, but it's not overpowering.
Gotcha.
That's good.
And I'm gonna give it a 4.
Well,
I've had better of the same end goal flavor. I've had worse of the same end goal flavor. I like their take on it. It's not overly sweet. It's very drinkable. It's a good all-around stout. It's got good flavor to it.
I want to try it.
All right.
I'll save you one.
Now the last guy who's just itching to go right now.
Oh, I'm itching.
What have you got for us tonight, sir?
I've got Monday Night Brewing, Tears of My Enemy, rum barrel aged imperial milk stout. Oh, yeah.
Rum barrel aged milk stout? What does that bottle look like? Let me see that bottle.
Oh, it's so smooth. It's so smooth.
Where did
Oh,
you
I
get that? Might have to go get that tomorrow. Oh man.
Look at that guy.
Sprayberry.
Sprayberry. That's like the wrong side of town for where I got to run my errands tomorrow. It'll be a long drive.
It's worth it though. Smoky, smooth, 9.3%. It's a good stout.
Does it have a good bourbon barrel kind of taste to it?
I don't taste rum. What I do taste, it's got a little bit of smoky taste, and it's got an aftertaste of coffee, which is obviously it's brewed with that, and it's just it's smooth and chocolatey.
How much smoke would you really give it? Because I dislike smoke in my beer.
It's just barely there.
Okay.
Just barely. It's not like you taste it and you're like you get like a whole liquid smoke kind of feeling. And
Right.
I think I scrape the black stuff off your grill and
Right,
give the light.
Yes.
Oh,
Like roast Chipotle. I mean,
it's enough of a smoke like a really really good barbecue that's been smoking all day. You just get that good hint of just that slight smoky, so it's good. It's just smooth. I like it. I think it's smooth, and I don't get a lot of rum taste either, which is interesting.
Where's the rum gone?
Why is all the rum gone?
Where has all the rum gone?
So you're gonna drink about 6 of those tonight.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is they have a couple of variations of this. They actually have the bourbon barrel aged version of this, which is sitting right over there.
What? Okay.
Right here. Right over there. Maybe that'll be for another future time or later on this evening. I don't know.
Nobody wants to do a double header?
Don't count me out.
Yeah. Right. That's a 4.8.
Oh,
Whoa. Is that the highest that's been done?
It's up there.
No,
We might have done it for. We'd have to go look at the numbers, but that's up
numbers.
I think the highest number we've ever done is a 4.9.
We had a 4.9 there.
I think we have a 4.9.
I mean, it should show up on the numbers.
I have to look
If
at my
not,
notes.
then I need to redesign the UI to show that.
Power
Well,
BI, dude.
While we look that up, in interesting future Basement Brew Review news, one, we're working on a beer trade with another couple of YouTubers that do beer reviews. Still trying to work out the details on that, but hopefully soon we'll have some beers from their area of the world. We're going to ship them some of ours.
Make sure that we're discreet about that shipping, because I had a friend of mine from Texas tried to ship me $100 worth of beer, and it did not make it.
Well, the key is to make sure it is packaged extremely well. If anything leaks at all, they destroy the box.
But when I say it didn't make it, I don't think it was because it leaked. I think it was because of how it was declared.
Gotcha.
Oh shit.
And then
I declare.
I do
other
declare.
interesting.
So
review
4.7.
news.
4.7 is our highest.
Okay.
So
Really?
I just popped her.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
and you have no bottles to share. If you're literally gonna like destroy the peak, you have no bottles to share.
But he did the second best thing. He told you where to get it.
Yep.
Do I need to go to
which is the
Sprayberry
wrong
tomorrow
direction
and
for
buy
my
some?
house.
Do I need to go to Sprayberry again and buy some and give it to you? Because I can
Yes.
do that.
Yeah.
Yes,
God.
because
If only somebody drove by it 5 days out of the week.
because I bought this 18% beer for us to try at some point.
18%?
Yes.
And I purchased from Pontoon,
An otter?
an
I
otter
gave you 12.
plus plush slush. Let's see here. Their award-winning sour with copious amounts of peaches, apricots, and peach ring candy that pairs with the soft lactic sourness and micro-driven stone fruit from the lactobacillus sour culture. So I'm gonna go pick that up tomorrow. Hopefully we can get
Literally sound
together
like you're
before it
reading a
goes bad.
Yeah.
I was reading a
Say-
textbook.
It sounds like something I would write.
Yeah, that sounds like something Justin studied while he was in school.
So I'm super excited to try this beer.
Nice.
It's got good sounding flavors to it, and they've been doing
Sure
really
enough,
well
get
with their
enough for
fruit.
Alex.
Yeah. The beard
I'm
and smoke
sorry if
right
I
now,
want to
but
actually enjoy the things my friends are enjoying.
I'm just giving you.
My bad.
I enjoy you guys enjoying watching.
No,
you
here we
enjoy
go.
it. That's
So hopefully we get some good stuff coming out.
yeah. I
But-
think so.
I brought you 12 labor, didn't I?
He
I
did.
don't remember that. I drank that and I remember it.
Good. It's okay. We got it on video.
It's true. It's true.
Touche.
We got it.
Touche.
We're not actually
And
doing this
that-
to entertain people. We're just doing this as a record so we can remember what we
That's
drank later.
exactly right, because we have had so many nights where we have drank tons of great beers, different beers, varieties. Canadian breakfast stout over multiple years, trying different stuff. And the next morning, we just take a picture of our accomplishment, and that's the end of it. Now we're putting it on record for everyone else to enjoy,
Yep.
as well as
Well,
us.
it's kind of like we talked about Taco Mac. All of us here, we live in a city and a state where there's Taco Mac, which if you're not from the Southeast and then from Atlanta where it founded, is just basically a brew pub kind of on steroids. Different ones of this franchise have up to 150 different beers on tap plus bottles. So it's a lot of different options. And they have a club there that you basically get a point for every different beer you drink. And then after a while, you drink so many beers, they give you things, which is nice. Don't do the math on what they give you and how much you spent to get that's a bad idea. We did that one time and did it horribly.
Yeah.
But they get neat stuff. Like Alex, I think has the most here. You've got what, 2,000?
No, I've got 3,500, just over 3,500.
I didn't mean to degrade you.
Don't insult me like that.
I've got,
Alex, was
what-
all that beer you bought at Taco Mac worth the trip to Colorado for Beer Fest?
Well, I didn't pay for all of it. My dad paid for some of it. So yeah.
I was going to say that
Yeah.
Alex drank enough beer, they sent him to Colorado to drink more beer. It was like
Yeah.
beer sex. But that brewery has all these different beers. We go, we drink some, and then people always ask, "Hey, you had this beer? How was it?" And we may have had it like 6 months ago. Like, I don't remember. And so we always just say there's three categories: rememberably bad, memorably good, which is maybe 5% on the other end, and
Yeah.
everything else just. Yeah, I guess I had it.
Yeah, the forgettably bland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Hey, Taco Mac was a great catalyst to kicking us all off and just offering us all the opportunity start trying new beers, and then we all started trying, going down different roads and finding different stuff on our own too. So
Approaching 2 decades ago.
oh yes, yeah, that's true. I wish you hadn't said that, but yeah.
I was got that 40-yard stare.
Yeah,
now that we're all depressed, thanks, Justin. How about we sign her off?
Yeah, there we go. We're probably at our limit for anybody willing to pay attention.
That's all good.
As we always say, may the brew
be with you.